Hello, Internet! Welcome to the empty...
Doesn't even sound like Doug Walker. It just it sounds horrible.
That's your impression of him, though, right?
I don't know. I feel like the first time I did it, when I caught you off guard with it, I feel like it was better.
Well, yeah, it's because I sent you a message and you were on the toilet and you yelled it through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Doug Walker.
All right, guys, so welcome back.
The intro music's going right now.
Yeah, to another episode.
We have Simon this time again.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks, guys.
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, I think, I'm still the only guest on here.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a mic, but you have a mic.
Well, if you can get anyone on here, if anyone is willing to come on this goddamn podcast, I'm more than happy to let you guys borrow my mic.
Oh, we didn't think of that.
Yeah, damn. Well, I mean, I want a mic.
Who's going to come on here?
We still want a third mic anyways, but we have a few people who want to come on here.
The guy who did the music,
Steven.
Sean.
Oh.
Yeah. And Sebastian, who did the art.
Spielberg?
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg?
No, Seagal.
Oh, the big leagues. Okay.
You know Herobrine?
You got Herobrine?
Yeah, we do.
Got him booked?
Yeah, he's booked, man. Some say he didn't exist, and then he called me up, and I said...
Notch is upset that we got his brother and not him.
When are you getting Notch? Is that like episode 20 or something?
Herobrine said if we get him, we can't have Notch.
Ooh, but you guys went with Herobrine over Notch.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows who Notch is.
I respect that. Yeah. You can get some real deep cuts with Herobrine.
Yeah.
What? I gotta say, yeah.
So how you been, Garrett? How was your week?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I started working. I think I said that last week.
And then you didn't.
But yeah. Well, I've been working more this week. But yeah, I did start.
All right, so what's your craziest story from your new job so far?
There's nothing crazy,
Wackiest,
man.
Zany, off-the-wall, bombastic story.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so you know what? It happened today, and it happened to a coworker. Apparently, some little kid prank called, and he was like, he sounded like he was 7 or 8, and the kid apparently said, like, I'd like an order of large cock with a side of cum. That happened today. That's my craziest zaniest story.
So disappointed.
That's what you were asking for.
That's one crazy story.
And I was like, well, I've only been working there for 3 days, and all I do is sit there, like, make pizza and shit. So it's like nothing crazy.
If you're gonna be telling stories about your work,
prank call.
Just wait till you have a good story to tell. Okay.
You asked for it, so I was giving it to you.
You volunteered.
That was a
story.
stupid prank call.
You could have just moved on, and we could have gone to the next thing. Eamon, you got any crazy work stories?
I don't work.
She's a freeloader, man.
I'm not a freeloader. I deliver DoorDash, but I don't like work at a place.
Get your money up, not your
Unemployment
funny up,
checks.
dude.
You know how you see his kids running around here? He collects the other thing too.
Unemployment checks?
No, there's another one.
Child?
No, there's money
welfare?
you can get if you have
Welfare.
Welfare, yeah, if you have children. You see his kids running around the studio.
You know, I respect you
Timmy,
taking care of the
Jimmy.
kids, but like,
Twisted Bobby.
that's the thing. For all the listeners out there, like, trying to picture this setup. I walk in here, and every time, Eamon's got his kids in the studio. And I think he's a stand-up guy for that. Like, it's just so cool that he's come so far, but he brings his family along.
Can't afford
But
babysitting.
yeah, I mean, usually the setup is he throws some Cheerios on the ground and a jug of milk, and he says, "Go wild, kids! You know, entertain yourself for the hour."
Since we're in a garage, he kind of like sprinkles them in the places where like the most shit is. Like
Yeah,
there's a
underneath
corner
the-
where there are a bunch of boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
He throws them in there. They have to go find them.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
Underneath
It's like
the tool cupboards, all that
no,
stuff.
like a search thing.
they love it.
Yeah, like a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah,
I draw little numbers on the Cheerios, and I say you have to find the 25.
and the prize.
Is they don't get beat today. All right.
You don't get the belt.
Yeah. I mean,
Child abuse is not funny, actually.
No, we don't.
No.
don't
It was funny in the moment, but it's not funny.
you're gonna get canceled, man.
You're gonna get canceled. We're fine.
You know how many times the libs have tried to cancel me, dude?
Once.
At least once.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, I've never been canceled by anyone.
I don't think
no one's ever
I
fucking
haven't
tried to
been
cancel me at
I
all.
want to be canceled.
No, Frank tried to cancel you. Come on.
He
called you
did.
the clown
Oh,
president.
right,
The
yeah,
clown
okay.
Prince of CHS.
Our president.
All right, so
Our high school president.
guess-
Oh, don't tell a story about Frank tweeting
Like
about
you
you.
cut yourself off.
I don't know. I don't think that counts. Does that count as me being canceled? Because he didn't have anything on me.
know, we
He was
talked-
just
No,
like-
but he was invoking the power of cancellation.
You know-
like that was his goal.
yeah, but everyone was like, "Fuck you," and then
Yeah,
I
no
told
one
him,
cared, yeah.
and then I
Last time
responded
you
to
were
the
on
tweet.
here, We were talking about Frank or Jamie. That was your other episode.
Oh, that's true. We always talk about.
Is this gonna get back to him somehow? I don't care.
Who cares?
I don't care.
What's he gonna do? We're not.
Why is it that
This
your
is
2 episodes involve Frank?
We're not slandering him.
I feel like the 3 of us have shared a lot of meaningful experiences that include Frank in some capacity.
It's true.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
We can't talk about
this
this
guy
guy
I don't wanna talk about
that
this
like
guy.
week.
only a few people who listen.
Yeah, okay, Eamon, how was your week?
It was all right, I guess. I mean, I just don't really do anything anymore, and I finished my English class. You know what? I shit out a 2,000-word essay in a day, and my teacher gave me an A-. That just goes to show how stupid English class is.
If you say so, man.
It was a waste of my time.
So you're done with summer classes?
I'm done with, yeah, and I don't start
Oh, very
real classes
nice.
for a month.
You don't start for a month still?
October 1st, yeah.
October?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You guys must like not have winter break this
We
year.
get
or what?
1 week less.
Oh.
But they do that, I think they do that every few years anyways. It's not like because my older brother told me that.
Oh. I think.
Yeah, the fly
Well,
just hit you in the face.
for my school, we started last week, and then we're gonna have a really long winter break. I think. Like, I think they're gonna let us off for like a month or some shit.
Jeez.
Pretty sick.
Because they
Well, I read
don't
that
want
was-
people to come back on campus.
Wasn't that the case
afterwards.
last year?
No. Well,
'Cause
my
I heard
school
you-
definitely. Yeah, it starts earlier than you guys and gets out earlier. Yeah.
I remember you were home for like a week before we pulled up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's this time it's like extra.
That's pretty
Extra.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Extra
Well, I mean,
garlic.
we're going to be home anyways because it's online schooling.
Yeah.
At least I
yeah.
am.
Okay. Yeah. What classes are you guys taking this semester?
I'm taking a physics class. It's going to be fluids and aerodynamics. And then I'm taking a C class, this programming language.
What do you use C for?
Well, I was reading, I thought it was just C, but it's also going to be like a low-level programming language, which is basically like, okay, so computers, there's low-level and there's high-level. Basically, low-level is like computer thinking, so like working with bits in particular, like ones and zeros. So it's going to be something
Love
like
a
that.
bit.
And then I'm taking a history class about terrorism. And then today, actually, I signed up for another class because I saw that it was just a free A, and it's a class about Middle Eastern politics.
Interesting.
Okay. And you're taking just those three.
Those 4 classes.
Four. Yeah,
Yeah.
Physics. Yeah, yeah. That sounds like a good schedule. I mean,
Yeah.
get a good mix of like, stuff you're interested in, stuff you want to be interested in.
Yeah, and it's my major requirement.
Yeah,
physics
yeah.
and the
That's
programming
pretty
class.
clean, and it's not too much,
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people are gonna force themselves to like take a bunch of classes this semester, like so as not to like fall behind the perceived schedule of graduation and stuff.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the last thing you want to be doing right now is taking like 5, 6 even classes this semester. Like, that's just gonna be a terrible time.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna get as much out of it. Like, it's just not worth it.
You're
Like,
not
it's
there in
better to
person
just focus.
to enjoy it.
Yeah, like focus on something else during this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Just do some other shit.
Yeah.
And like I'm already kind of ahead in my units anyways, so
Yeah.
like I don't need to get
Nothing
even
to
more
worry about.
ahead.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, yeah.
There's such a focus put on like knowing what you're gonna do, and everyone knows this. Like, this is a thing people talk about in American society today. But there's like people our age are so stressed about what they're gonna be doing, and they need to have everything figured out. Like, you need to go to college, you need to graduate in 4 years or whatever, and then you need to get out there and do shit. But anyone who like has the privilege, and I feel like I do, I feel like I have the privilege to kind of explore stuff, and that's like, I have a lot of privileges.
Yeah.
I've got white privilege. I'm white cis male. Like, I got a lot of privileges.
Yeah.
But one of the ones I'm most grateful for is like kind of getting to study what I want in college. And yeah, that freedom I feel like is really important. Like, anyone who can do that should take advantage of it. Like, if you can
Definitely.
stay in college for 5 years or whatever, like if you have some more credits to spend, like, do it.
I wrote the paper I was talking about. That's actually what I wrote about. I wrote about people like first generation low income students and now how they're at a greater disadvantage in terms of college for obvious reasons. And the numbers show like 60% drop out within a year because they either can't afford it, or are working at the same time, and it's
Yeah.
just hard for them. even with like grants and financial aid, they still have a hard time and like loans and stuff. So it's like we are definitely people that can afford to go to university and like do other things at the same time are definitely like some of the most privileged people in terms of like life and all that. Very serious topic for our podcast. Garrett, what classes are you taking?
Yeah, what?
So right now I'm registered for world history, prehistory to 1500s.
Registered for something else too. This man's a sex offender.
You didn't have to explain the joke.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't sure if it was clear, but he is a sex offender.
He's not.
No.
Go ahead,
Say
Jared.
that. And then I have like my English credit, which is like it was like a joint class, like history, English.
Love me
It's
a
okay,
joint
yeah,
class.
yeah.
Sorry.
But it was like yeah. And then let's see, it's something called the Internet and the World Wide Web or something like that. It was like technically a computer science class, which is like that's my require. It's either computer science or math. Those are put together for my requirements. I don't have to take college math. And then the last one is like a psych class called pseudoscience and psychology.
Your internet class. It's
booger?
not like
No. It's like your eyebrow. There's just like some. It's like some like fuzz. You got some like fuzz. You got it.
Oh, okay.
your internet class is not like a program. It's just like information about the internet, like the history.
I
or
guess,
like
but like so
theoretical.
right now.
theoretical internet use.
Right now, I'm debating whether or not I even want to do this quarter, because I don't really care about falling behind so much, because I know I'll still be on track to still do it and get my degree and whatnot. So
Good one.
I didn't really enjoy the online experience in spring quarter, so I've just been considering like maybe withdrawing for this quarter or the next, depending on how long like Corona lasts, and just doing like online community college courses just to fill in because it's cheaper. Because like the thing is like I don't want to pay for the college experience if I'm not going in person and like
For sure.
really soaking in that all that stuff.
Because it's the same price. They're not reducing the price.
They're not reducing the price. It's online.
Okay, for you guys, they're not reducing the price. For my school, they increased the price.
They increased the price? Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
terrible.
And I can tell you, those online classes are not the best.
No,
Like,
they're terrible.
I
Absolutely
mean, for such a rich fucking school, you'd think they could like handle going online this quick, but they could not.
I think my school did a really good job of transitioning to online. It's still not fun. It's just like annoying. Some teachers don't know what they're doing, or they think since you're home a lot, you have more time, so they assign more. That was a problem my spring quarter with one of my classes, and then that professor got sick, not with COVID, at least I hope not. So then another professor filled in for her, and the workload got cut a lot, and I finished with a better grade than I would have finished if the other professor stuck around.
I mean,
so
you hate to be happy about someone's sickness, but that's a dub.
Yeah,
that's an easy dub.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. And if I decide to just do that, I might just keep doing that and just use my credits to transfer back into UCR and just go somewhere else, you know, like Irvine or wherever, you know.
Yeah. The thing, I wish I could do that. It's just my major classes, I can't take those at community college because like they're very
I'm
specific
basically just going to
engineering.
be doing, if I do it, like general education shit. So,
Garrett, have you considered like transferring to Santa Cruz?
no, I haven't considered it, but it's a place I'd like be willing to check out for sure. Why?
I just feel like you might like it there. Like, definitely check it out.
You'll be a beach.
Yeah,
boy.
right. I mean, originally that's where I wanted to go. So like,
Yeah.
You'll be a surfer dude.
I think like pretty much everyone who goes to Santa Cruz is like, yeah, it was good. Like, it was chill.
Really?
I feel like, don't they?
Because your brother went there, right?
He went there, yeah, and he
Well,
liked
no,
it.
'cause
I mean, he didn't love it, but I think he liked it enough.
Actually, I do know somebody from our class who's going to Santa Cruz, and from what I've heard, he doesn't like it very much, and is considering transferring.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe I'm completely wrong. I just thought.
I mean,
they were
it's
chill.
person to person. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people like Irvine, where I go, but I've heard some people that are like, sucks, worst place ever.
No, I'm fine with Irvine. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know Irvine.
Another thing
I
about-
don't like the anteater. I'm sorry.
What?
That's
Come on, man. That's
Another
the
thing
best.
about-
better than my.
another thing about transferring
logo.
is like if I transfer to Irvine, I could room with this guy or my brother potentially, because my brother works in Orange County.
Eamon's already rooming with someone.
Yeah.
That's true. You should have mentioned that. They won't have space for me, but
August.
Huh?
August is what I meant.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, because my brother's moving back because they don't plan on returning at his company. They don't plan on bringing like back to in person, like working and whatnot.
Oh, word.
I worded that really poorly, but so he's moving back, but eventually he'll move back out there to Orange County. If by then I'm like transferring, why not just go to Irvine and live with him?
That'd be cool.
And I know you like Irvine, so it's like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I even told you at the end of like last
Yeah.
or the
We
quarter
talked
before,
about this.
I was like, I might just transfer to Irvine, and now it'll probably be even easier than transferring from UC to UC.
Yeah. And see, the thing is if you transfer to Irvine, then I'll stay in Irvine. But Johnny is always like, hey, man, you got to transfer to Berkeley and live with me. And you transferring to Irvine is a lot easier than me transferring to Berkeley, especially because of my major. And I don't even think they have my major at Berkeley.
Or I just transfer to Berkeley and take your spot with Johnny.
Berkeley, like high key,
would you say that?
sounds like
I'm
a
just kidding.
struggle.
It sounds like I've heard so many stories about how overly competitive.
Yeah.
I forgot the word. Competitive Berkeley is, and like especially in engineering, I don't want that because at Irvine, everyone's like, "Hey, dude, you fucking do the homework?" No, well, yeah, me neither. Like, no one gives a shit. Like we're all just in it together. But I've heard at Berkeley, everyone's at each other's throats.
And you're an OC, and you're like 30 minutes from the beach.
Yeah, and I'm
the
close
good
to
beach.
home. I'm like a good distance from home.
Like an hour and
That's
a
like
half.
45-minute drive.
I mean, there's usually traffic. OC is so bad with
well,
that.
yeah. I mean, it depends on when I leave. And then, like, 10 minutes from the beach, 10 minutes from Fashion Island, 10 minutes from the Spec. Like, I have a million things to do. Right across campus is a billion restaurants. So it's like, it's a good place. I love the school. And it's a big donut. I like how it's shaped. And there's a big old park in the middle. People, like, put up hammocks and take naps and shit.
Is Irvine like one of the schools where it's like a town in itself, kind of?
It's too small, isn't it?
It's not too small. It's pretty big.
I thought it
actually
was one of the
really big.
smaller UC campuses, though.
I didn't realize how small
Like,
my
we
school
went-
was for a while.
We went to
so I don't
LA.
know.
That's like a town.
No, Irvine's, it's pretty similar to UCLA. UCLA
Really?
is just more long. Irvine's just a big circle. Or donut.
LA, when we went, it felt like a town.
Wait, what do you mean it's a donut? What's in the middle? Oh,
It's a park. It's a giant park. It's
That
a huge
actually,
park.
that sounds super chill.
And then
I'm into
all the
that.
buildings are all around. And then they're like on the two ends of the circle. They're the dorms that they're expanding. And then there's like a big massive gym, like real far out. And then there's like
There's a guy named Jim.
Big
I
massive
bet.
gym. That's what I
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, no, I love the campus. I love the layout of the campus. It's nice.
Yeah, when we went to your school, it felt big, but the more I hear about it, the smaller it gets. Like, it felt like Disneyland when we went.
Yeah, it feels big because it's like nice and there are a bunch of big like giant brick buildings and
Yeah.
stuff when you're going through like the middle of it, but then you can cross the campus in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and
No,
then
you
when we
can't
went
cross the
to
campus in 5
LA,
minutes in
like,
Irvine. It's
it
a
almost felt
30-minute
like
walk.
all the dorms and shit were like apartment buildings and
Yeah,
stuff
wait.
like that.
Yeah,
How many students are enrolled in Irvine, do you think?
50-something thousand.
And you guys just have
Undergrad.
like 2 big dorm buildings?
No. It's big dorm communities.
Oh, for sure.
So
Okay.
each community has towers that my community had 3 towers and then like 25 houses, like basically houses, each with like, 80 to 100 kids, the houses. And each of the towers has like 200 to 300 kids, something like that. My numbers could be off. And it's usually
Pretty
just for
large.
freshmen.
Yo, have you guys seen like the dorms, the like newer dorms at one of the Claremont colleges? I can never remember which
The
one's
Lincoln
which.
University, is that what it's called? That's the new like college.
Oh, no, that's
There's
not
a
what
new
I'm talking about.
college?
Yeah, it's like in the village. Whatever.
I haven't really driven through the Claremont colleges like lately, so I wouldn't know what to look for or what you're
Yeah,
talking
where
about.
are they?
There's just, oh my God. What's the women's school? Like the
Scripps?
all women. Is it Scripps?
Yeah.
I think it's there. They've just got these incredible looking dorms. Like outside, it's just so well put together. I can't even describe it. But I was walking through there kind of recently, and I was like, my fucking school just has like pretty much shitty apartments. This is like an actual like community.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's brand new.
I guess it's just
Like the dorm I stayed in was built in like the 60s and the 70s, and then the newer ones are like apartments. They're super nice, and they're built recently. The newest building opened up in Middle Earth. That's one of our dorm communities, and it's like super slick. Like it's such a nice building, and all the rooms are like, it's like 2 rooms and then 1 bathroom in the middle of the 2, and they're nice. A little like just concrete, but pretty nice compared to my shitty wooden dorm that was shared with an oaf. Anyways.
Jeez.
Well, yeah. Well, speaking of the Claremont colleges, I picked up a friend from Pomona one time. Obviously, you guys know who he is, and it just looked the housing just looked like big houses. It was kind of cool. I mean,
I've been inside his dorm. His dorm was basically like mine, a little bigger. Basically like mine though, and like yours at Riverside. But the new ones, there are newer ones at Pomona that I've seen. Those are nice, but like relatively new, not like brand new, like what you were talking about.
yeah, it definitely had. It seemed like it was more of a suite style sort of thing
Yeah.
going on for sure. But yeah. Well, do you want to move on to something else? We've been
The day we recorded the last episode was the DC Fandome or whatever the fuck.
Fandome, baby,
yeah.
Fandome.
It was the same day,
It was the same day. That's why we didn't cover it. But,
obviously. Yeah.
what?
What?
You did not just
Say
say
words?
It
words.
was supposed to be a sentence. It came out as get bit dumb. So
Anyways,
move on.
a lot of good stuff that I'm low-key excited for. I mean, like, sort of trailer for the Snyder Cut.
That was the last thing
Snyder
I watched.
Cut, baby, Snyder.
That was
Wait,
the last thing I
have you
watched.
seen all the major stuff? Like, have you seen
Yes.
all
The Wonder
movies?
Woman trailer. Have you seen the Wonder Woman trailer?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. I think that movie might be pretty good because the first one was all right.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good. I like the golden armor. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
The trailer went by so fast, I feel like.
And like I think they
When I
showed
was-
too much. That's the issue.
That's the thing. It was kind of just a trailer where they expanded on the last trailer. They just
Yeah.
showed us more bits of the same like sequences and stuff. I
Like
don't wanna see
the
that.
lightning.
Yeah, I don't want to see the context for all the cool shit you showed me last
Yeah.
time. Like you just showed me the movie.
Because in the first trailer, when she was riding the lightning with her lasso, everyone was like, "What? That's fucking awesome!"
Yeah,
and then they
it's
show
sick.
it again. It's like, "Yeah, we already know
We've
what's
seen
happening."
the whole sequence now.
Yeah.
Like she is swinging on that for like 10 seconds. There's no way the camera stays on that longer for that shot. Like
Right.
we've just seen that.
The thing is, like, when I was watching it, like, I don't remember, like, anybody saying anything. Like,
Yeah, it's
It was a lot of
except
action.
I just remember there was a Chris Pine bit where he puts on a fanny pack and it's like an
Yeah.
American flag.
Yeah,
That's
or,
it.
Or he's flying a jet, and then he's like, "Oh, there's radar now," because he's from like 1915.
there's the
or
radar
whatever.
bit. The villain said like
Cheetah, or
Some
because
shit.
who's the president? Who's the villain? What's his name? He's the president.
Max
Pedro
Rebo.
Pascal. I
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
his-
but
I forget
what's
his name.
Max Rebo, I think.
Yeah,
That's not Max.
No, it's Max Rebo, I think.
Max Rebo Band.
It's
is-
Max something.
It is Max something, but Max
Call him
Rebo
Max
is Star
Rebo.
Wars.
I'm well aware of who Max Rebo is.
Max Stink. No, and then also Cheetah, like the B villain. But they showed too much of Cheetah. They showed her like before she cheated out, and then they showed her as like Cheetah, like furry.
I would have been fine with like the end of the trailer. They show me a frame of Cheetah, so it's like, okay, the design
Yeah.
is cool. Like, it
Not
looks
like a
good.
fight.
Yeah, but then they showed like Wonder Woman land the smackdown on her. Like, I don't want to fucking see that.
But the design is good.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's a villain that I was pretty concerned about them bringing to the screen. Like, I thought it might have been.
Especially after Cats.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
So Wonder Woman 84,
It looks all right.
Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut trailer.
Well, we should go through and say what we think of each like announcement. Like bring it all together. Like, okay, we're done with Wonder Woman 84. It looks all right.
It does look all right.
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
it'll probably be solid, but they probably showed too much.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they showed too much. Like, what? DC movie showed too much. I think the original Wonder Woman, the trailer showed way too much.
It didn't show the twist at the end, which is kind of surprising.
Well,
I don't know
yeah.
any twist. I still have not seen that movie.
Wait, do
He
you
hasn't
care?
seen fucking Justice League either.
Okay, skip
Yeah.
ahead if you don't want Wonder Woman spoilers, but like I don't think
It came out in 2017, so it doesn't matter.
what's his name from Harry Potter and shit? He played Lupin in
David
Harry Potter.
Thewlis? I
Yeah,
think that's his name.
Thewlis.
Yeah.
He's Ares at the
Yeah.
end.
Oh, I already knew that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be good. That's all I got
I hope
for it.
I hope there's more to it than we've seen. Like,
Yeah,
I know we're gonna get a
probably
charismatic Pedro Pascal performance.
I hope
it's
so.
like,
He definitely has a high ceiling.
he's got a good track record. He usually knocks out of the
he's a
park.
good actor. Okay,
Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut, baby, Snyder Cut.
Okay,
That trailer was sick.
the trailer was nice. The song was a really good fit.
Yeah.
I like Darkseid's design. His face looks a little goofy, but I like how his chest kind of forms the Omega symbol.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
And he's
That was
like
cool.
a big, hammer. He had the hammer. Or
I
whatever.
don't really know why he's like naked, but like I guess it doesn't. I guess it's like a flex. Like no one can even touch me. But like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he
just,
doesn't.
like,
Does he use? He has that weird like armor that
he has
also
the
like morphs into his
goofy
helmet.
Apocalypse armor.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like the no one can touch me thing is like Infinity War Thanos, where he's just not even wearing his armor.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I gotta say, when I saw his face, I was like, that looks like kind of weird. It's just like gray man face.
He kind of just looks like a cave troll again, like Doomsday.
I think
yeah.
they're gonna work on that.
Yeah, oh yeah, it didn't look finished.
The CGI definitely didn't look finished.
What's weird though is like this trailer got me hyped up for Justice League, and like I didn't watch the Joss Whedon cut because I knew it was shit. Although I need to still watch it in preparation for the Snyder cut.
I don't need to, but
I should.
I'll watch it with you.
I should.
Yeah, we'll watch it together.
We still need to watch Transformers Last Night.
Yeah, that's true.
That's also on the docket.
Um,
But yeah, it's got me hyped, so that's a good thing. I thought the song choice was funny because it was like, "Hallelujah! Finally, you're getting your fucking Snyder cut or whatever."
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's gonna be 4 parts that are each an hour long, and then they're gonna be released weekly.
I thought that was a weird thing. I like that there's 4 hours of footage, but I was like, a weekly, like, why not just release it as a movie? Like, I feel like
because no one wants to sit through 4 hours.
no, that's
At the
true.
end of the day,
That's
HBO
true.
Max wants you to subscribe for as long as possible.
Yeah,
and
that's
this is the
definitely it.
content that they can make
Yes.
right now, so they're gonna use it as best as they can.
I'm wondering, like, where are they gonna find the appropriate cuts?
Yeah, that's gonna
You know what
be
I mean?
maybe kind of difficult, but
Because it seems like a weird thing. Like, if you cut up the Fellowship into 3 parts, like, I don't know if I'd watch it. I'd rather just watch the Fellowship.
Right.
I mean, it's 3 hours
well, you
long,
can just
so
wait
it's
till
like,
all 4 parts come out and then watch it.
yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to watch the weekly sort of release thing. I just want to watch it once it's out.
I feel like Snyder won't like try too hard to make it work as a 4-part format. I feel like he'll mostly just cut the movie into 4 parts. Like,
Right,
I
yeah.
feel like at this point, now that he's finally getting the opportunity to finish this, he doesn't want to compromise it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll probably just be like, "Fuck it, this is the movie. They're making me cut it up, but this is the movie." Like,
And apparently, a lot of the footage they're using isn't from the.
None of it's going to be from Joss Whedon.
yeah, no
yeah,
Joss stuff. All
which is-
all Snyder.
Exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad-
pretty sick. I'm really impressed that they shot that much.
Yeah.
Like, because if they're using
What is
4
this
hours
bug?
of
Why is it
footage, they must
landing
have
on you?
had a lot of shit. Like,
Yeah. Sorry, a bug keeps
Yeah,
landing on
that's
me.
what I
It's
was
really
thinking.
annoying.
And I'm glad they might have Martian Manhunter too.
Yeah, because
That's
the
what I was
general
thinking.
was
But-
confirmed as Martian
But
Manhunter.
what I'm excited about is because I had heard there was like no Cyborg in the Joss Whedon cut, and it seems like they're doing a lot of Cyborg.
yeah, Cyborg's kind of he's kind of nothing in the Joss cut.
He's around, but like
Yeah,
they don't
he-
really get into him.
They don't care. Like, it's very clear that he's there because in an earlier draft of the script he had a reason, but now he's just like, he's part of the team and we're putting together this shitty
Yeah, and
movie.
there's
Like,
he's somehow correlated to a mother box.
And what I
Yeah.
know from the Joss cut is that Flash is goofy as hell, which I'm hoping he's not in Snyder cut.
No, he's gonna be more serious.
And
I
they
heard that.
made fucking Batman goofball too.
well, everyone was definitely cracking their fair share of classic Whedon bits, but like,
That's the worst offender
Yeah.
though, is like when you're doing it to Batman, like why are you trying to make him like
Ben
Tony
Affleck was
Stark or
making
whatever?
jokes, and
yeah,
it was
Ben
like,
Affleck
ugh.
was like,
You could
this
see
is-
it in his face that he didn't want to be saying
It was
those
kind
lines.
of rough.
And then it
to
was
watch.
like I saw the clip of Superman. He's like, "You like me now?" And Batman's like, "Yeah, I guess." So it's like, why are you including
there was
that?
a lot
It's
of
so
just,
fucking
there was a
dumb.
lot of cringe.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a lot of just
shit
like,
where it's
I
like,
just want to
Jesus
see
fuck.
Batman be Batman.
And-
Speaking of which, the Batman. I'm not going to use that as a transition. You guys can give your final opinions, but that's
You
just
kinda
something
fucked
you
us over with that segue, dude.
just got to drop that in there. I mean,
You
come on.
didn't.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You can
after
cut
this,
that.
man.
I mean, we can keep
no,
going.
no,
Fuck
it's
yourself,
fine.
dude.
Yeah, I think the Snyder cut. I honestly, genuinely believe it's gonna be an improvement over Joss Whedon's cut.
For sure.
I don't know if it'll be great
No, I probably won't.
because
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like thinking in my head. This probably won't be great, but it's probably going to be enjoyable.
I hope, okay, because in the other one, there's like a reference to Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I hope, like, they kind of work with that more.
Yo, I can tell you, Snyder said that not only Martian Manhunter, but 2 different Green Lanterns are in his version of the movie.
Really?
So, like, spoilers, but that's a thing.
Hal and, who's the black guy?
John Stewart?
John
I
Stewart.
doubt that it's going to be them.
He's my favorite Green
but-
Lantern.
Everybody hates Hal Jordan apparently, so it might not be Hal Jordan.
It'll be
I
the
don't hate
dick
Hal
bag.
Jordan.
The one with
I
the
think
bowl
it'll
cut.
probably be the one we saw in the Jaws cut, and then probably Hal Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a rumor for a while that Ryan Reynolds was
That
going to
would
play
have
Hal
been
Jordan
hilarious.
again. But like, you know, he wouldn't look ridiculous and stuff. Like it would be Zack Snyder's Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
Hal Jordan.
So it'd be good.
And I really honestly hope that'd
That'd
is
be
a thing.
awesome.
That would be really cool.
Or what if it's the Green Lantern with the K? What's his name? The one who's not like a part of the Green Lantern Corps. It's like the weird.
Sinestro?
No, he's talking about like the original Green Lantern.
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
not a
Like
Green
the red
Lantern.
outfit, and he has like
Oh.
the lantern. It's
I don't fucking know.
It was
yeah.
like 1940s Green Lantern.
he's
Wasn't
still
even
around
Green
in
Lantern. Yeah, I
some
know he's
in
still
some
around.
continuities.
No, that'd be good like bit
Multiverse
material
stuff.
for Deadpool 3 though.
Bit
is having
material.
is
Yeah.
having him in Justice League, and then he can just mention it. Obviously, whenever they make Deadpool 3, it's gonna have a lot of good bits because he's in the MCU now, and
They got bit material.
they
okay?
got bit material. So
Okay,
that's a thing.
so verdict. It's gonna be better than.
I'm
the
really excited to see because I really love the whole cast. Like I
Yeah.
really love Henry Cavill. I love Ben Affleck. All these people like I really think are great in those roles. And I really, as much as I didn't love Batman v Superman, I think Zack Snyder's like vision of the DCEU was really interesting. It was very distinct. It was a lot of fun in its own way. And I really want to see just kind of a send off for these people. Like assuming they're not going to try and salvage his DCEU. Like it seems
Right,
like they're
yeah.
going in more just like
Single
a comic
movie.
booky style now.
yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
And like Ben Affleck's going to come back for Flash. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
he gets one chance to kind of like, you know, a
Sort of
send
like-
off. Like
Redeem himself, I
Yeah.
guess, in a way.
But,
and they have that perfect like Flashpoint
Sorry for the fly or whatever.
storyline that they can use for it, where like old Batman gives him advice. You know.
right.
and-
Well, the thing is,
Well,
is
that could be
Michael
a nice
Keaton
thing.
is supposed to be the old Batman.
Yeah, well, they could
Yeah.
switch it so it's not his dad who sends him a letter. It sends Michael Keaton for some reason. But
I
you
would
know,
love
it'll
to
work.
see that. I love Michael Keaton Batman. Okay, I love Batman '89.
I think he's like confirmed going to be in it.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
that's still just a big rumor.
No. I think both Batman are going to be in it.
Yeah, because they're working on like a multi-dimensional thing. What's it called
Yeah.
in the
What, an
DC?
expanded universe? You know.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. But like, it's gonna be a multiverse type deal.
Yeah. So I agree with everything you said about the send off and everything, but I'm hoping it does salvage it. Not because I was never a big fan of the DCEU, but having a DCEU would be sick.
I gotta
Don't give me
say,
hope.
I like DC comics and characters better than Marvel characters.
I feel like you've said that in a
Yeah.
previous
I'm more
episode.
attached to him too. Honestly,
Yeah,
in terms of like comic characters.
and
For
like
me-
villains and stuff.
For me, it was like I was never a big comic reader growing up, so it was like as soon as the MCU hit and there was just hits after hits and bangers after bangers, I was like, I like this.
Yeah, that's
So it's like that's just sort of the normal evolution, I guess, of most people's
yeah, definitely.
interactions with comics.
that's
so.
true.
But I'd say my favorite comic book character overall though is Batman. So it's like
Batman is just so charming. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
everything about Batman is great. I mean, he's had the best stories. He's had the best everything
Video
about him.
games.
okay, wait.
Movies,
so now are we
so-
gonna move on to the Batman?
Yeah, this is a good segue. So
okay.
that trailer looked fucking sick.
Yeah, I can't wait for that movie.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Robert Pattinson's gonna be great. It's gonna be like year
what's-
2 Batman. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, year 2. What's amazing about it? It's not in the 90s either. 'Cause
Yeah,
I watched the
it's gonna
Mr.
be-
Sunday Movies video. There's a guy filming with an iPhone.
Right.
gonna
When
be
he's
modern.
beating up the one
Yeah.
guy. But what I'm so excited about
I missed the fly.
is I fucking lost my train of thought.
sorry, I'm sorry. You're excited?
No,
about-
you're fine. I'm excited about the movie. So, what makes me excited? Sorry, I just regained it. Is that 25% of it was filmed, and they still managed to make such a good trailer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Did you fart in the middle of that?
No,
sentence?
his chair. The chairs
chair.
are. Some of them are
You
leather.
were like
They're
gesturing
all
at
leather.
me all animated.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the thing I'm excited about is
That would have been good, but no, it was the chair. But yeah, and I didn't know it was Penguin at first. Colin Farrell, that one shot of the rain,
Yes, that's right there.
and
Sorry,
there's like
guys,
the
flies
weird-looking
around.
guy.
Yeah,
it is totally
that's the
Colin
Penguin.
Farrell.
this guy's freaking crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like him too. So when I went back and rewatched, I was like, "Oh, that's Colin Farrell. It's totally his voice." But everything about this Batman excites me though, because it's more unhinged, more crazy than Bale. It feels darker in a way, and as grounded as those movies were, like this feels even more grounded, which I just find crazy to think about, like how they're gonna pull that off.
Yeah. In terms of or in regards to Colin Farrell, I really like that they put him in like heavy prosthetics. Like,
Yeah.
I like that it's not fucking like, oh, I'm Colin Farrell, I'm a handsome
Or CG,
guy. Like,
where it looks
Yeah.
bad.
oh yeah. Like
they
I
decided
really
to do
think
that
give me
fat
an
suit
ugly
stuff.
fucking angry penguin. That's
Yeah.
that's good stuff. I'm excited for
And
that.
he's not like, he's like average height too, which is like sort of a different thing, I guess, because he's usually shorter, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of a mob guy like Penguin. He could definitely, like we were talking about this earlier, like Batman could like punch him in the face really bad. Like he's probably gonna beat the shit out of him at some point. Like
Yeah.
hit him in the eye, and then like that's when he starts wearing the monocle, and like maybe like in the next movie he'll have the top hat and monocle and kind of lean into the Penguin thing more.
His
Like
hands
yeah.
will melt to do the like
no,
penguin
fuck
hands.
that. I hate that.
That's
What
how
I-
it was in
DeVito.
Tim Burton's. Yeah.
What they didn't show in the trailer was that John Turturro, he's playing Carmine Falcone.
Oh yeah, that'll be
no-
fun too.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I love that casting.
But everything about the casting just seems perfect. Like,
Yeah, I can't wait to see fucking slimy Paul Dano. Like, I tricked you, Batman.
I know, and he has-
and then he,
yeah.
like beats the shit.
he
out
has
of
like 3 voiceovers. That second one, it's like a voice modulator for
Oh, that's-
sure.
that's him?
It
That's
has
Paul
to be
Dano?
because it
Okay.
doesn't sound like Farrell or anybody else.
Please don't lie.
Yeah, I think it's like a voice modulator or something like that. But
and
Jeffrey Wright, like they nail the look of Gordon every time.
Jeffrey Wright's
insane.
perfect in
He's
that
so
role.
perfect.
He's so, I can't
And I don't know,
wait to see him.
I don't know
and Pattinson
how you're gonna
interact.
top Gary Oldman because he was amazing in the Dark Knight trilogy, but I feel like it's just gonna be just as good.
Yes,
'cause-
doing a very different interpretation.
Yeah.
I don't mean just because, like, obviously Jeffrey Wright's black and,
Yeah.
like, traditionally Commissioner Gordon's always been white, but I feel like the energy he brought to, like, the one scene he was in was already
yeah, where
really
he
unique.
he
Like,
finishes the Riddler's rhyme.
yeah.
It's
That was bars.
awesome.
That was, like,
It was awesome.
I think he'll be awesome.
I think
in that
that's
role.
great. The casting's excellent. There's going to be more villains than they've announced. Like the director or whoever was like, "There's more villains than you think."
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I wonder like who's it
that's-
going to be?
I could
That's
see,
exciting.
I
'Cause,
could
like, there's
see
There's the Skull guys. Like, who were they representing? Usually, the gangs in Gotham are representative of like a.
And then there's like the guy with the
an
tape
overarching
around his
figure.
face. He's doing the duct
Oh,
tape.
we
That's
haven't talked
probably
about the Catwoman. I think Zoe Kravitz is going to be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
for
she's
that.
gonna be
Like,
good.
I think she's gonna be great for that. Yeah.
But
I like her little hat.
I don't know. Yeah, because she's not. It's not like a cat.
Yeah,
thing.
but
It's just a box.
It's not
cat
fully
thing.
realized. That's what he was. That's what Matt Reeves was saying. Is that these guys they're not what they are yet. Like as
Yeah,
villains.
And
it's
I liked
just
what
the
he said
beginning.
about like criminals are scared of Batman and citizens are scared of Batman.
yeah,
Like,
everybody's just scared of
and
Batman.
oh, Robert Pattinson is so good for this kind of Batman where
He
it
really
really
is.
it feels like this is a Batman where he's not fueled by like sadness at this point and like
anger.
yeah, he's just fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And it I mean that's like, you know, the I am vengeance thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that could definitely be cringy, but the fact that Batman for so long now has like with Bale and Affleck Batman, it's been a representation of justice, obviously. So I feel like that's a very intentional like this is what our Batman is. He's
Yeah.
not justice, he's vengeance. Like he's
Yeah.
he's
He's
just
angry.
going
And it
after
feels like a
people.
very
Yeah.
Batman-esque line, and like if the delivery was bad, like it would have been totally cringe, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it's great.
And-
And then, sorry, I
Go- you
interrupted
go ahead,
you
you go
again. Andy Serkis, also great casting
Yeah,
for
for
Alfred. I
Alfred,
loved
yeah.
his voiceover.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one. I actually wanted Andy Serkis for Penguin, and I was kind of disappointed when they got him for Alfred. But now that I'm seeing Pattinson's Batman, I think they'll play off of each other.
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
well.
it's like
Yeah.
a 50-year-old. Like,
'Cause they're both still
Alfred
young.
Instead of like
Yeah.
he's still supposed to be super young because he's year 2. So
Yeah.
maybe he's like supposed to be in his early 20s.
But just imagine like those two guys are such incredible actors. I can't wait to see them interact. Like with the like aesthetics of this Batman, everything, you know, it's so dark, it's so gloomy, it's so like just just really, really dark. I can't wait to see them in like Wayne Manor after Batman just like fucked something up and Alfred has to like give him a speech and then they like argue and Batman's throwing a little bat fit and stuff. Like I feel like they're gonna do really good things.
Bat fit.
And I love when but like Pattinson, whenever they showed him like doing like edgy shots with like close-ups on his eyes
and
with the makeup,
eye makeup is still on. That's
love it. I love it. It's so good.
Because in every other Batman, there's obviously eye makeup, and he takes his mask off, and then there's no eye makeup.
I think the only one that there wasn't eye makeup was actually Bale. I think the suit actually closed in enough where you didn't need it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But everybody like I know the scene of Keaton pulling off the mask in Batman
the
Returns.
iconic.
It's very
it just
obvious.
goes away. Like it's weird, but like okay.
But Pattinson's got anime hair and eye makeup.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's the edgiest Batman ever, but no one's gonna make like when Ben Affleck was out there killing people. A lot of people were like, "This isn't Batman. Like this is so edgy and stuff." But Pattinson, I feel like, is edgy in a way that everyone can agree it's awesome. Like,
yeah, I mean, the scene where they show him punching that guy, it's like, I thought it was just going to be punch, and you'd knock over, but he kept wailing on him.
Fucking beat that
yeah,
dude
they're definitely
almost to death.
making a
sick.
statement by putting that in the trailer.
It
felt very Arkham.
Yeah, it did feel very
sure.
Arkham. It's because, so I mentioned this a while ago, but I read Batman Year One recently, and I'm definitely getting a lot of Batman Year One vibes from this. Like,
even just like him, he motorcycles around with like a backpack on and stuff. Like this is a Batman who's doing shit on his own. Like he doesn't have like Barbara Gordon, with all
Oracle, he's not like prepared. You know, he still doesn't know. He can't figure everything out. He's not the world's greatest detective yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He doesn't like a lot of Batman interpretations. We see him when he's already at the stage where he's the big dog in Gotham. Like people are trying to rise up and he's stomping them out. Like, but right now, he's just a new agent who's introduced into this horrible environment. Like
he made the suit himself, probably. He doesn't have Lucius Fox making shit for him.
We didn't really see that with Christian Bale's Batman because it wasn't such a comic-y Gotham. Like, it was just kind of a real awful city. But this is the first time we get to see...
Chicago, because that's what they used.
Oh, yeah. This is the first time we get to see Batman go into, like, a comic-y Gotham and just start his Bat journey. Like,
his crusade.
I feel like there's a feeling of Batman being oversaturated in media, especially in movies, with so many Batman in such a short period of time. But I feel like this is the first, like, actual Batman story, like, origin story that we've got since 2005, you know, when Batman Begins came out. Yeah. So I just feel like there's a lot of potential.
Yeah. This is going to be really
And in Batman Begins, it's like, you know, Bale was obviously, like, in his 30s, and, like, our Pat still looks really young. So you still get that really young feeling to it as well, which is interesting.
Christian Bale, even at the beginning when he's like not Batman yet, and he's like, "I'm gonna go shoot that guy" or whatever. Like,
I'm gonna go train with ninjas.
He looks like a young guy, but he looks. I don't know.
Like
he's more mature. Like Robert Pattinson looks like he's like on the brink of a bad time. Like that's really perfect.
But I love the song choice. Nirvana.
Oh yeah, it's so good, so good.
What is it? Show Me the Way. Is that the song?
No. Something in the Way.
Something in the Way, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just love that initial shot. Like, even the cops are like, they're all staring at him. Like, they're all like freaked out by it too. Like, this dude is just in a fucking like bat suit. It's just like clearly
everyone's a little like nervous when he's around. It's like
everybody except for Gordon, obviously.
Yeah, and that's really great. Like I feel like the chemistry was already there in that one scene of a really interesting Batman and Gordon relationship.
And like, Gordon isn't commissioner yet.
Is he not?
No, he's not. There's a different guy.
He's captain.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Apparently
That's
it's a
Year
guy
One
from,
stuff.
Yeah.
The guy is known for, he was in Chernobyl recently. I don't know I forgot his name.
He's got to be Commissioner Loeb. It's always Commissioner Loeb.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
But like I was saying earlier, 25% of it is film, so there's shit we don't even know about. Like, they could introduce Robin in there. We already mentioned all the different potential villains that haven't even culminated yet. Like, because it's supposed to be a rogues gallery, so they could just throw in, like, Give me like Zaz. You could just throw Zaz in there, like, oh, they just offhand
sure.
mentioned it like a
Batman
murder
could just
spree.
beat the shit out of Zaz in an alleyway in a scene.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit I've been waiting for so long, is a movie where that's a possibility. Like a real Batman universe where, okay, Batman's going out for a night of crime fighting, you know, Zaz is gonna like kill some lady in an alley, and he's like, or you know, what are you doing, Zaz, or whatever, and he's like, it's the Bat, and then he beats the shit out of him and throws him in
it's
prison.
not like just the big dogs like Two-Face and Joker and Scarecrow, like, you know, murdering people. It's like, you know, he encounters Zaz, and Zaz is still like fresh, so he has like only a few slices in his skin, and he like, you know, throws him into a dumpster or whatever. Like that'd be good.
Or like, one thing I've always wanted is a scene where Batman has to go down into the sewer, and there's like a random encounter with Killer Croc. Like
Just
I
like
think
an
that
Arkham
would be
Asylum?
Yeah, just like in the middle of a completely unrelated sequence, you know, maybe Batman's like spying on somebody, he gets found out, like people are shooting at him, he goes down a manhole, and then there's like a horror scene where Killer Croc is coming after him, like really dark lighting, like Batman's like trying to like flashbang him and shit, like so crazy lighting going off, like I just feel like that kind of stuff would be so fun for the Batman universe. And this is the first time that there's actually potential for that.
Yeah.
Assuming this is a universe with Killer Croc.
And I was already putting on my tinfoil hat. Like, if they're doing a trilogy, maybe they're building towards a penultimate villain like Court of Owls. Or if they're... My one worry is if they're going to build towards the Joker, like, how are you going to top
Joaquin.
Dark Knight and Joaquin? Like,
I think they would probably make it more like an Arkham Joker.
Yeah.
Like, you know how have you guys played Arkham Knight?
Yeah,
Yes.
I played all of them.
You know how in that one, Joker's like still haunting him and stuff? Like, I feel like...
well, it's like an actual sickness.
Yeah, it would be like... With this Batman, I feel like the Joker relationship would actually be that kind of dark obsession that we've seen in the comics. Because that's, you know, with the Bale and
They kind of like
Ledger,
hint at it. 'Cause
yeah,
he's like,
it works that way that they're very codependent, but not to the extent of like the Killing Joke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we do get that, that would be really fun. And the way, Eamon, you've played Arkham Origins, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember how they roll out Joker with like the red hood?
Yeah.
And then it's Joker. I feel like if they did something like that, that's how you introduce Joker in this universe.
As opposed to
Robert Pattinson versus the Joker would be so fucking entertaining.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
One thing, Garrett, you and I were talking about, Scarecrow. We need the fucking motherfucking Scarecrow in this universe.
The Arkham Knight Scarecrow too, not Batman Begins.
Whatever, just a Scarecrow where he's got a bag on his head and he's got the syringes on his hands, like,
and
just give me
he's
that.
releasing a toxin on Gotham.
Make
that
him
sort of
fucking
thing.
scary. Like, I want horror Batman.
Basically, what's his major? Is it Long Halloween or is it a different one where he's just like taking over the city, basically? Like basically,
in Arkham,
what's
they did it
inspired
on
Arkham
Halloween,
Knight?
but
Yeah.
I don't think.
No,
I
it
think
is
the
Long
long Halloween.
Oh no, that's
comic
Hush.
is not.
That's Hush. Yeah.
It's like a bunch of different people. Like that's like one of the like seminal Batman
It's like
comics. where he faces a bunch
you
of
think
people.
it's Hush, and then there's like a big twist. I don't know what the big twist is because whenever someone talks about it, they're like, we don't want to ruin it because it's that big, even though it's been out for so long.
I don't want to spoil it, but it's like it involves like all the villains pretty much.
This guy, this
Yeah,
fly
that
is just
fly is a
flying around our
bastard.
garage. Just
Okay, so we all think it's going to be fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fucking sick. I feel like a lot of people are probably saying this, but it definitely seems to be taking inspiration from like David Fincher, like Seven, and Zodiac, and like Fight Club and shit. And I think that's a really interesting route to go.
I think that's a good look for Batman,
Yeah,
too.
it's a good look for Batman. Aesthetically, it's all there. Robert Pattinson looks fantastic. I really
the
don't
car.
know. There's nothing to not. Yes, the car fits so well. Like his motorcycle fits so well. Like his costume, I thought I was kind of concerned about it at first. And it's perfect.
It looks
Like,
good.
The armor looks incredible.
As long as it looks good on screen, that's all that matters.
Once you've seen him beat the shit out of somebody in his costume and it looks awesome, sign me
My
up.
favorite part of his costume is the bat symbol, just because it looks cool.
I love the armor. Like I love that they're finally doing something like that, like in the Arkham games, like in the later Arkham games when he gets like kind of a fucking high tech suit. Like Affleck's suit was kind of a mix of like it's high tech, but it's also like comic booky. But I feel like this one's going all in on like there's a Batman who's needs this armor and like he's getting shot and stuff.
Right.
Like
Okay, he does get shot, and the bullet like deflects.
Yeah.
He does like a shoulder.
But he clearly is like in pain. Like it looks like he gets punched.
Yeah. 'Cause you still
God, I
feel
can't
that.
wait to see Robert Pattinson, dude. He's
Yeah.
so good.
The only thing I'm wondering is like I said, if they're going for the Joker, who would they cast? Like, because you've had so many.
Matt
I mean,
Damon. Get Matt Damon. No, I was a big proponent for when they were going to do the Batman movie that Ben Affleck was going to direct. My whole thing was that they should do Hush and have it be Matt Damon.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I think that would have been sick.
That would have been hilarious.
They have such great chemistry together. Like, man, that was a missed opportunity.
I wonder if they, based on like their trilogy plans, if they feel like a Joker type move or a Joker villain would be too daunting, since the big two have been Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna avoid it completely.
There's a chance that we just never get Joker in this.
Jack Nicholson again.
I think we will, but I think it'll be one movie. I think it'll probably be the second movie.
Yeah.
And I think at first people will be like, oh, The Dark Knight did this. They did the second movie was the Joker one. But then I feel like Matt Reeves is going to do something really interesting with it. Something like a David Fincher movie.
Yeah.
Like, where the Joker's actually in his head. Like, I just feel like it could be really dark and really grim and a lot like the kind of the more recent Batman stuff, like the New 52 and stuff, like what you were saying with Court of Owls. Like this is a perfect setup for something like Court of Owls.
And like they're going with the serial killer route for Riddler. I'd like to see that with Joker too. Because in Dark Knight he's more of like this criminal mastermind who's just agent of chaos. I would like to see him like, you know, this is weird, but like, you know, get really personal with his kills or something like that, where it's just crazy.
That's exactly what like the Arkham origin story kind of is.
And I feel like that's what they were setting up with, like, if like, you know how it's like an open-ended sort of universe sort of thing with Joaquin Phoenix. Like he's never gonna reprise his role, but like that's what his Joker would have been in that universe.
Right, sure.
You know what I mean? Like you get that sense.
Yeah, that you can imagine a really weird but like existing Batman universe caused by that Joker. Like you can imagine that Joker's probably just gonna be locked up in prison for a while. You know, maybe people break him out. There's some kind of like Joker.
I felt like the end was him just he gets out, but I don't know. I mean, it's sort of like the Looney Tunes thing. It's kind of funny, but yeah. What's next? Suicide Squad.
It wasn't. I mean, it was just like a cast of characters. Most of those, I've never heard of most of those characters.
Me too.
I think I've probably heard of like.
I mean, King Shark.
Like 2/3.
I mean, there's the obvious ones.
Blackguard.
Harley Quinn. Obviously, yeah.
The ones I haven't heard of are like Mongal.
It's
Javelin.
It's Mongol.
And Javelin, yeah.
Because Mongol, the actual guy. And then Mongal. She's in. I've heard of her, but
I've never heard of
Savant.
Savant.
Nathan Fillion's character.
Yeah, that
Blackguard.
too.
No, he's not Blackguard.
No.
TDK.
TDK. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Which apparently is not a thing.
He's not a thing. But did you watch the Mr. Sunday Movies video?
Yeah. He's gonna
Mason
be the
was a good arm
guy.
fall off guy.
Yeah. That's absolutely what he is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, because his symbol it has the same pattern as
That's
arm.
definitely him. And that'll be a good bit. I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah, he's gonna be like Slipknot in the other one where they just kill him off probably.
I don't know.
Polka Dot Man is in it. I've always wanted Polka Dot Man to be in something.
Das Malchian.
Yeah, David Desmalchian.
Yeah,
He's
that guy's
he's a
creepy.
great actor, dude.
He's a really good
love
actor,
him.
but he's fucking creepy.
And he is in everything. Like
He's in The Dark Knight.
he was in
he's in Ant-Man.
fucking Civil War. No, not Civil War. Ant-Man. Yeah.
Ant-Man.
He's in like Blade Runner. Like he's done everything.
Everything about that trailer had me excited because the cast looks great.
Yeah.
I love the fact that people like Pete Davidson are in it, which is really funny to me.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're going for the 70s sort of look, and like Rick Flag has his sort of comic book look instead of just like basic army guy.
Yeah, some people were comparing it to like an A-Team outfit.
Yeah, where
really
it's like the
on
yellow
point.
shirt and it has like some goofy shit on it. I think
It
it's
has like an American flag.
I think it's gonna be great just because James Gunn, he's been knocking it out lately.
And his brother is the
Weasel.
The Weasel,
Yeah.
and the costume looks so weird.
I love the design.
I love how it's
The
just like
design is
obviously
hilarious.
a shitty costume that some guy made in his garage.
Wait,
we got Ratcatcher
it's
too.
not CG?
No,
I think it is.
it looks like. I mean, did you see the eyes? They're kind of like ping pong ball looking.
The only thing I
It might
saw
be
was the
intentional.
shot where it's like it's in a cell and like licking the glass or
Oh
something.
right.
I didn't see like a full body shot at all. I don't think.
Maybe it's CG. I don't
But
know.
I kind of like the King Shark design. Like
King Shark design is cool.
they made him look like King Shark. Like
I wonder
they
who's
didn't
gonna
try
voice
and.
him.
Yeah, they didn't
We know
say.
who's gonna voice him, right?
They
Oh
didn't
no,
say.
they did. It must be Taika Waititi.
It's probably going.
Yeah,
to be,
because he's
Or he'll
involved
be like
somehow.
a villain. Like he'll be like the guy they're going to take down or some shit. Like
No, he's part of the team.
for
no,
sure he
they,
is.
they don't. They didn't. They never said what his role was. His
King
role
Shark?
is unknown.
I mean,
Taika Waititi's
usually
is.
he's a part of the Suicide Squad.
No, not King Shark.
Oh,
Taika
no,
Waititi.
Oh, Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he would have a fun time with King Shark. Like,
Yeah, I think
King
he's-
Shark
I
with
think he's
his
most-
like goofy voice.
He's
that
most
would be
likely
fun.
going to voice King Shark.
But yeah, the King Shark totally ate a guy in that footage we saw. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, Michael Rooker is definitely dying. What I love
Yeah, he's
about
probably
this
gonna
is
die.
that there's so many people that there's going to be so many people just
I
dying.
think people who will survive for a long time:
Idris Elba,
Idris Elba, Harley Quinn,
yeah,
King Shark.
King Shark probably.
John Cena.
John Cena, yeah.
Oh,
King
he's
Shark's gonna
he's not
survive,
the judge. He's
He's Peacemaker.
He's Peacemaker,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is such a funny character.
I love that James Gunn is willing to cast people like based on just having faith in them, not like for their, acting prowess. Like,
Yeah.
he get Flula Borg, like
Yeah.
a German comedian,
Yeah.
Pete Davidson, John Cena, like. That's so cool. I, alongside like these decorated actors, Idris Elba and
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
We're going to get
stuff
some
like-
funny deaths.
Yeah,
It's not going to be Slipknot being tricked or whatever.
It's not going to be the most telegraphed death of all time.
Yeah.
Like I could see anyone except King Shark and Harley Quinn. I could see blowing up.
I have a
and
feeling-
Captain Boomerang, I guess.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling he's either going to die like a really good death or he's going to survive. Captain Boomerang? Yeah.
I don't think they'll kill him. I feel like Jack Courtney is just too popular in that role.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like everyone likes him. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited for this movie. I think it'll be better than the other one.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for it, because like the one thing that had me attached at first was the fact that James Gunn was directing it
Yeah.
and Margot Robbie was returning, because I really like
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. But now that
Yeah.
I've seen it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is probably gonna be pretty good.
And I feel like on one hand, I feel bad for David Ayer because this one will probably be rated R. And when his Suicide Squad came out, DC was not willing to do that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
switched
So
it up
like,
on him.
sucks for him. But also, I feel like because he recently, amidst like Snyder Cut talks, he said like, yeah, my version of Suicide Squad was way different. Like the studio changed it, but.
Well, from
Based
what
on what we saw, I feel like that was not super salvageable.
that's
Like,
true, but another thing though is like, at least we know he's not like lying about it, because we know there's a lot of unused footage from that.
Oh, I'm sure he's.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's telling the truth. Yeah,
But
and I'm
it's-
sure his version was probably better than what the studio did.
yeah, there's a
The
lot more
studio's fucking
Joker in his version.
done. Yeah,
Yeah. What's his fucking name?
Jared. Baby.
Jared Leto. He's
yeah,
a good
Rick,
actor.
He's
I
not
mean,
coming back. I
Yeah,
realized
he's
like he's not coming back.
No one liked him. I
He
didn't
was
like him.
he was angry about it too when
I thought
Joaquin
he
got
would
casted.
cameo in
Harley Quinn.
Birds of Prey,
but he didn't.
Nope. So he's gone.
Yeah.
That sucks for him.
I mean, it's not his fault, but everyone blamed him.
It's not a huge loss.
Well, people
Like,
didn't like his performance either.
Yeah,
though.
his performance was just they could have done such a good job, but what they did is the design was the worst part, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the
Looked
Joker's
like a
usually
shitty
like a
gangster.
classy looking guy, and they were like, okay, we'll go for some like weird gangbanger this time. And I don't think that worked.
What's weird about that too is, the Batman v Superman trailer. You see the statue of Robin, and haha, last joke on you. Like, I
don't
never
see Jared
saw
Leto.
weird gangbanger Joker
No.
having this really like
He's not messing with
emotional
Batman,
like sort of killing
No,
They
not
just-
at
Robin
all.
shit.
I really do. I respect Jared for trying something different. I think to his credit, in Suicide Squad, when he was on screen, I was a lot more invested. Like, he was fun to watch. He did some fun stuff. Like, I get why it would be too much for some people, but I thought it was fun. But when you think about the Joker that they made for that movie, there's no universe where that works with Ben Affleck.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, the interaction we got with them where Ben Affleck's on the roof of his car is as close as those two characters could get without it being weird because they don't match.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're two very
And
different.
Ben Affleck is too depressed and old and kind of crazy.
Yeah.
If
He would have killed that Joker.
he would kill
like,
the fuck out of him. Like, he would
Yeah. He
immediately
would've just
kill
snapped
him.
his neck or
he would
something,
just,
like-
you'd probably just shoot him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I don't know.
like, Batman, and then he'd just cap him. Like,
yeah.
but yeah, so I
I can
think-
imagine that's the only thing that would keep me watching. I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I
You're
know
a
it's
poser,
complete
man.
garbage. That's one of the major reasons I didn't watch it, because I knew it was one of the worst movies ever.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
But I imagine that the only thing that would keep me engaged would be Jared Leto, just because new Joker. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess,
this
yeah.
guy is supposed to be the next Joker. Let's see what he does with it. But obviously, you got like 10 minutes of screen time, which kind of sucks.
all right. Next one.
Whoa. My least favorite thing about Suicide Squad is Killer Croc.
Yeah, he looks
And
just gross.
King Shark is the DCEU's chance to right their wrongs with Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the CGI
Doesn't he
looks
say
good.
like, "I'm beautiful"?
yeah, he's not anything.
He's
He's not
just-
anything.
He's just a
scaly
tall,
man.
He's just a tall guy with scales.
He's not even tall. He's like 6'2".
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not actual Killer Croc.
He's not like
his face is
buff
Killer
or
Croc.
anything.
Yeah.
Like, he looks
not
like
this big
fucking,
hulking
he looks like
Bane.
the Super Mario movie Bowser.
He should
Yeah.
be Bane-sized.
He should look like fucking Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Like, King Shark looks like King Shark. They made him a big, ridiculous shark
Shark.
man.
Yeah, they
And
should have
that's
done
what
that with
makes
Killer
sense
Croc.
for this
They
comic book
could have at
character.
least done the Bale thing where you make it film like he looks bigger than he is, because Tom Hardy isn't that tall.
Sure,
They just
yeah,
made
yeah,
him
yeah.
Put
look
him on
big.
stilts.
Well, obviously he put on a ton
That
of
would have
muscle,
been
but yeah.
bad, but it would have been better than what we got.
Yeah.
Which is, like, in the end, his whole role was to swim in the sewer. Like,
Woo!
yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, these next ones are quick. The games look all right.
I don't
I
care
like
about the games.
I like Suicide.
The Suicide Squad games, I think it's gonna be 4-player co-op, and it's made by people that made the Arkham games. I think that game's gonna
It's
be
the
fun.
follow-up
It
to
looks
Arkham
cool.
Knight. That's
Like,
the only thing that's got me interested.
I
in
like
that.
their idea with it.
The
I like the
looks nice.
designs.
And
yeah.
the concept where it's like a big Brainiac thing, and you have to kill the superheroes.
Yeah, and playing as, like, the characters they chose for it are good.
I really want to play as Captain Boomerang. He looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be or no, I'm not sure, but it looks like a cool game.
They have a good
I'm just
track
not
record.
interested.
Yeah.
They have a good track record. So
And the other
Gotham
one,
Knight. It's gonna be like a weird RPG. Like,
That's
I
not
was really
actually a
surprised
follow-up.
That was not an Arkham game.
no, yeah.
What the
that one's
fuck?
not the Arkham game. The other one is a follow-up.
It's
That's
weird.
so strange.
It's weird.
And then
But that looks like whatever as well. Like, it
Yeah.
looks like it could be an Arkham spinoff. That's it.
That's about it.
finally some news about Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam, which I've been looking forward to.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Because there was no videos. It was just like, so the heroes, or at least, you know what? I was thinking about this today. This is
there
gonna be
was
the
a video.
first villain movie other than Joker, but I don't know if Joker really counts. But like, this is gonna be the because
Suicide
Black Adam's a villain.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but they're doing good. You know, they're working for
Sure,
the
okay.
government. This is just
But
gonna
Black Adam's he's gonna be like Killmonger, kind of.
be. Yeah, like I guess so.
They're gonna frame it as though he's, in a way he's doing what he thinks is heroic.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
He's not a villain.
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
And I'm pretty confident down the line he'll probably be a homie at some point. Like, they'll
But-
probably make a Shazam and Black Adam movie.
Yeah, and it's Dwayne Johnson and what's his name? Shazam.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Zach.
If,
Zach.
I don't know. I don't know if Dwayne Johnson would want to be a villain either.
No,
Yeah,
For
I
very
think-
long, he'll
I
probably
think-
be. I want to be the good guy.
he's
you
the
know?
kind of guy where it's like, I'll be an anti-hero. And they're like,
Yeah.
all right, Dwayne, you're signed. Like,
Which is, I still love his casting, but
Great casting. Yeah.
they announced the hero, so it's gonna be Dr. Fate.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, I'm
Dr.
now
Fate's pretty
blanking.
cool.
Red Tornado,
Eagle Man.
Hawkman,
Hawkman, yeah.
and someone else, and it's gonna be the Justice Society of America, not
He's
the
gonna be
Justice.
Well, I don't
fighting
know
him?
if they're going to be in Black Adam or if they're going to be introduced down. Probably like one or two of them will be. Like, a Dr. Fate could like go back in time and be like, shit. Like, maybe that's what will happen is they'll come for the future. So like, Dr. Fate will
Whoa.
be like, let's fuck this guy up back in the day. And then like maybe Hawkman is a contemporary of Black Adam.
I like Hawkman. Well, he's an alien.
Is he an alien?
Yeah, they're from a different planet.
Well, maybe they'll change it. I don't. But
they
you
from,
guys
like,
know that there
Glass
was a
Dome?
video.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
released like a teaser. It's like an
I didn't see
animated
it. I didn't
teaser
see it.
Oh,
where
that's right.
Dwayne Johnson voices it over.
I didn't
yeah.
watch it, but yeah,
Hey, you don't need to. It's pretty much just explaining who Black Adam is.
yeah, I bet. I love Dr. Fate. He's one of my favorite DC characters. Like,
He's cool.
not like the main characters, but obviously, like, people are gonna compare him to Doctor Strange. He's older than Doctor Strange, first of all.
I would have
That's-
loved if there was just like if the teaser was just Dwayne Johnson filming himself and putting it on Instagram. Just be like,
Hey,
"Hey
guys,
guys,
Black Adam here."
Dr. Fate,
I can
Black
picture
Adam,
exactly
it's
how you
happening."
do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's happening, guys.
Yeah.
Get hyped. Like,
We're making the movie.
But at the end of the like animated teaser, they show like an animated version of him in his suit, and it looks like it's just pretty much just the comics. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where else you'd take
I'm
it. Like,
sure
that's
he'll
basically
look
what Shazam
good
is.
as a superhero because he's Dwayne Johnson.
he
Like,
already looks like a superhero,
Yeah.
so
To-
they just have to
honestly,
put a suit on him.
I could see him beating the shit out of the whole Shazam family, like at once. Dwayne
Yeah.
Johnson, come
Yeah.
on, Zach, what's his name, isn't gonna take him on.
And other people.
Yeah.
No,
Zachary Levi. is
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, that's
Zachary
his
Levi,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get his shit kicked in for sure.
I liked him.
He was good.
I like
No,
it, yeah,
Shazam
no,
was
he's-
great,
I
but
like Shazam.
but he's gonna get his shit kicked in for sure. Is that it? Are we done with the movies and the video games? What else?
I think so.
Titan
yeah.
season 3. I mean,
I don't watch
bringing
that.
back.
apparently it's a good show.
I've heard it's ass. Like,
I've heard it's good.
I heard it's like.
And Doom Patrol. I want to watch that.
I know that's good. I've heard that's good.
I'm kind of interested in Doom Patrol. If I have to get HBO Max for Snyder Cut, or no, since they're taking out HBO Go and HBO Now, I think, so I'm gonna have to get HBO Max. And if I get that, will I be able to watch Doom Patrol?
Doom Patrol's on it already.
Okay.
Harley
And the
Quinn's going
Harley
to
Quinn
be
show?
on
Okay.
it.
Sick.
I think they might move Titans to on it, but right now it's still on
I'm
DC.
watching that.
I want to check out Titans.
You're gonna watch like 4 episodes and be like, this isn't very
You're
good.
gonna see
and then,
Robin say "fuck Batman."
You're gonna
and be
watch like a
"What?"
season and a half and be like, this show's fucking terrible. I know you.
It
are.
looks too
all the
much like
seasons are really
CW.
high rated.
I've heard
relatively.
from like people I trust that it's pretty fucking bad.
It
Like,
look-
give it a shot. Give
It
it a
looks
shot.
check it out.
CW
Yeah.
quality, which immediately turned me off.
Yeah, it definitely looks like CW got a mature rating for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, it's not made by CW. It's made by
It's not, but
It's not.
Warner
it's
Media.
But if it looks like a CW show,
Warner
then
Boys.
that's probably an issue.
Yeah,
I
speaking of
guess.
the boys, that's
Boys
like,
season 2.
It's like a week and a half out,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I saw the like tomato meter was like 92 or something.
I mean,
so
I was
pretty
expecting
cool.
it to be great.
Yeah.
I was kind of.
You know, since you like the boys, you should watch Umbrella Academy. I bet Garrett told you that.
You guys and your umbrella.
It's so good.
Every week I come over here and you guys are like, you know, if you like Atlanta, you should watch Fargo. And if you like Fargo, you should watch The Boys.
All these
You
shows
watch
we
The
tell
Boys.
you to
Fargo's
watch
excellent.
are
You finished
excellent.
Atlanta and it's the greatest show ever or whatever
And
you said.
I watched The Boys when it first came out, so that's actually not. I'm sure Fargo's good.
Fargo's excellent.
But yeah, I
Fargo's
just
great,
finished
yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wait, the last episode is when they're going to go on the European
Yep.
tour. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, excellent stuff.
Yeah,
Incredible
really great.
show. I told you guys this already, but I really think that the like middle school episode and the Woods episode are 2 of the best episodes of any show I've
Yeah,
ever seen.
I agree.
Those
They're
are
both really
those
good,
are
yeah.
10 out of 10 perfect.
They're not my
episodes.
favorite episodes, but I
What do
agree
you
with
like
you.
more than those?
I really like the what was it?
Teddy-
The Black American Network.
Oh,
I thought that one was
yeah.
really funny.
That one is so good.
Like in terms of
pretty
comedy, like I thought it was hilarious.
the one where they go to Drake's house is really good.
Oh, that one's okay.
that one's not the best one,
But
but
I
it's
like
good.
episodes where Vanessa actually gets to do stuff.
Yeah.
I like when they have like the weird German celebration. That was a
That
top
was
five.
that was
weird.
really good.
the
Oh, and the Juneteenth episode in season 1. That's another great one.
that one's great.
Happy and then like the white guy who's really into Africa.
Yeah.
He's like super apologetic.
That guy was incredible.
Yeah, no, but the episode that I like, I just like it because they bring on the kid who identifies as white, which is just
Oh,
hilarious.
that shit was hilarious. And then
first
at the end when
time-
they're like the gay thing, and he's like, "Why would I? That's against God's rule or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck." And it's like, wow, this kid is really like white
And then
guy right now.
the first time they flashed the commercial for the Dodge, it actually like psyched me out. I thought Hulu was running an ad.
Yeah,
And then they finish like Dodge Charger and they make some joke or whatever. I don't remember what the jokes are.
It was,
but
it was like
good.
a naked guy driving around the city for
Yeah,
a week.
yeah.
oh yeah, because his wife
Yeah.
left him and kicked him
Yeah.
out of the house.
I thought that episode was funny.
Yeah, really good show. Cannot wait for season 3. In my opinion, what TV shows are running right now? Is there anything good?
Right now, I mean, the most recent thing that came out was Umbrella Academy season 2.
No, but I
Like-
mean, like, are there any shows that are on right now that I'm actually into?
I don't know.
Come on, you should know this. I like The Boys.
Boys is coming.
I like
on,
Atlanta.
like-
Okay, I think Atlanta's like easily my favorite show that's on right now.
yeah,
I think it's the best thing on TV right
it's
now.
pretty good.
yeah, I really enjoy it.
Fargo,
Yeah.
Fargo's is really good.
Yeah, they're coming out with the 4th season. I've been telling you to watch that for years now. So
Not
you know.
years.
Who's
like
gonna be in
maybe
the
1 year?
Who's gonna be in the season 4?
Let me
Chris
guess.
Rock.
Let me guess. Let me...
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Well, there's more people. Let's see if you can guess the second person. The second leading guy.
Vince
Jude
McMahon.
Law.
No. It's not good. I don't think you'll be able to get him.
Timothy Oliphant.
He is in that, but I don't think.
What is he actually?
Yeah, he's not the second guy though.
I only knew about Chris Rock.
That was a great guess.
Yeah. Shit. Who else is in the new Saw movie? Spiral.
Nobody from there.
All right. Well, then I don't know.
Jason Schwartzman.
That was my next guess.
Really?
No, honestly, I would have assumed Jason Schwartzman would have been in the season already. Like, he seems perfect.
No, he's
for
going to be in
Fargo.
this upcoming season.
You know who's
though.
in season who I didn't know was in a season? It's Ted Danson. I love Ted Danson. He's in season 2.
Love Ted.
Who doesn't love
Can we
Ted
move
Danson?
on? I don't like that.
I mean, I guess.
Yo,
like,
when are they releasing that next? What's this fucking Wes Anderson movie? The
I have
French
no idea.
Dispatch.
French
Like,
Dispatch?
Oh,
No idea.
they
that's
released a trailer for that like
delayed.
right when COVID hit, and I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I
since.
mean, all movies are delayed. Tenet.
But I'm pretty sure it was like finished. Like,
Tenet.
that seems like the kind of movie that they would like Amazon would buy or something.
yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it was already slated for theaters.
I know, but I think it would have been out in like November, and now it's like not. Gonna
Yeah, but I
release.
don't think Wes Anderson. I think Wes Anderson wants his movie, like Christopher Nolan wants his movie to be in theaters first.
I guess probably.
They're
Yeah.
those. I mean, they're the type of guy. They're not like, you know.
I don't know about Wes Anderson. Like Christopher Nolan, sure. Oh, did you guys see that Tom Cruise tweet?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
I didn't. What?
He
What?
tweeted like, "Great movie, great screen, loved it," or something, and
Yeah.
then it was
What?
like a minute and a half like
Montage
of
vlog, yeah.
of Tom Cruise going to see Tenet, and
And
he's like
that's
all
amazing.
fired up. He's like, "I can't wait to see this movie," and then afterwards, someone's like, "What'd you think?" And he's like, "I loved it," and like that's
Man,
it.
you know what? I wish I could love Tom Cruise, but the Scientology stuff is just so
Dude,
weird.
You have to accept the fact that he's probably being blackmailed. Like,
Or it's just for the like tax evasion purposes.
sure, yeah, he's just a weird dude. Like, I can't hold the Scientology thing against him because I don't know what's going on there.
That's a good point.
And he's just such a strange, like, non-human that I love him.
But he's
I
so
can't
charming.
lie. Yeah,
too. It's weird.
His teeth are
he's the
not
weirdest
centered.
fucking guy. He's
You
so
seen
good.
that?
Yeah.
You seen that? How his teeth are a little.
He has an enormous
skewed.
grin, though.
Yeah.
You know who has a really bad set of teeth? J.J. Watt.
I have not seen his teeth.
Take a
know who that
like,
is.
pull up a picture of him. Look at his teeth.
Okay.
His teeth are like it's like in the shape of. A
Am I really about to
horseshoe.
look
It's really
up
not
JJ
good.
Watt teeth?
Yeah, I feel bad saying this stuff because like I respect the hell out of the guy, but like he needs some
He's gonna
work
be
done on his
disappointed
teeth.
after
Like,
what?
listening to this episode.
he's so rich.
They
he
just
can
kind
get
of
some
look a
work
little
done.
small.
The whole no, that's a bad picture. Here's Amen. It goes like this, like yeah.
Are you talking about how small they are?
No. It's like he has a full row of teeth, but they form like a complete horseshoe, so it takes up very little
Oh, that
space
is
in his
kinda-
mouth. It's
that is
weird.
kinda weird.
Probably because he got his face bashed in for like the past 20
Probably, yeah.
years.
So I feel bad saying it, but every time I see a picture of him, I always see that is
His
a
teeth
Hulk
are
of a
weird.
Man, though.
Oh, we
Yeah,
forgot
he's-
to mention
he's the
NBA. Basically postponed for a while now.
Yeah.
Is it postponed or is
What?
I thought it was just today.
What are we
I thought
at
it was
right
just
Like an
now?
hour. We should probably wrap up soon.
Who are you guys rooting for? Yo, you guys are
Lakers.
rooting for the Lakers.
We're both
I'm rooting for the
Lakers
Mavericks, baby. Woo! Boban, baby.
My follow-up team is the Rockets.
Oh.
It's because I like
You're lucky there's a
James Harden.
postponement, because when this goes up, they might have lost the series, which would have been really
Yeah,
bad.
that's true.
Yeah, that last
There's
game
also
was
would have been
really,
a chance
really
that they,
rough.
There would have been a chance that they won.
Okay,
so-
think about this though.
The Lakers
If
are
they
totally
don't-
gonna win the
If they
series.
don't eject Porzingis in Game 1, we're winning that. That was a close game,
Yeah.
and he wasn't in it for 3 quarters.
You keep pressing on that. I feel like you're gonna hurt yourself.
If they don't eject Porzingis in Game 1, we're winning that. So the series would be tied right now because of that terrible game the other night. Also, did you see that dude step on Luka's foot? Like his
Yeah.
injured foot? That was so fucked. He totally did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit. That made me so
A
mad.
lot of players are doing dirty shit. What's his name? Morris Senior, like bashed that guy in
Marcus
the head with the
Morris.
ball.
Markeith Morris, the
That's,
Morris
that's,
twins.
That's disappointing,
Yeah, he's
dude.
Morris
Yeah,
Senior.
there's-
That's his
there's
name.
two
But
of
you
them.
know what? We don't even need Porzingis. We got Seth Curry, baby. Woo!
No, you're probably gonna need Porzingis.
Yeah, we need Porzingis.
Definitely need him.
He dropped 34 before he took 2 games off. which
Honestly,
sucks.
because I just started watching basketball. Like
I'm glad you got
my
into
brother
it
finally
just.
convinced me to watch it. I've been keeping up with like LeBron and shit for a while, but I'm finally watching. I didn't have a team.
Aren't you
to root
glad
for.
you did?
Yeah, the Mavericks are
Yeah,
so
why'd
much
you
fun.
land it on the Maverick? Like,
It's
land.
I feel like this sounds like it has like a racial thing to it, so it's not a good look.
But the Eastern European
yeah, the
players-
fact that it was like
Oh,
the
yeah,
second game I
that's
watched,
true.
and I was like, wait, this is a whole team of like Eastern European guys
Yeah.
coming to the NBA. Like this is hilarious.
I mean, it's not the
So-
first time. A lot of big NBA players are.
I don't care that they're white. I just like the fact that it's a bunch of East European guys out there
Yeah.
like, pass me the ball. We're going to beat the Clippers today. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
also Boban, that guy's the man.
Boban's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, well, it's been a long one.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
It's
hope
been
you
a
enjoyed.
long one. It's been a bong one, and it's been
a schlong one.
a schlong. Okay, yeah. We have to say it in order. Eamon, Garrett, me, and then we sing a song, and that's how we close it out.
What? What do we have to do in order?
It's been a long one.
Oh, it's been a long one.
It's been a bong one.
And it's been a schlong one.
Wait, that's just Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Fuck, Eamon.
All right, that's it. We're done.
No, Garrett, start the song.
It's been a long one.
It's been a schlong one.
And it's been a bong one.
Goodbye.
Dude, come on. We need a
There's
song.
actual outro music, though.
We're sorry, folks.